Eamonn Holmes, regrets, way marriage to Ruth Langsford ended, source claims. Eamonn Holmes is said to be, not in a great place, with his health. Eamonn Holmes is reportedly having doubts about the way his marriage ended, in light of his recent health struggles. Friends have expressed concern that the GB News presenter is, not in a great place, health-wise as Ruth Langsford moves forward. Last week, the Loose Women host, aged 64, enjoyed a night out with her celebrity friends, including Rylan Clark and Lizzie Cundy. Reports suggest that her ex-husband may have some regrets over their separation. Eamonn is not in a great place with his health, an insider told Bella magazine, with friends speculating about his decision to part from Ruth. They added, "He'll never ever admit it, but he left his lovely house and lovely life, and now, underneath it all he's probably thinking, what the hell have I done?" Fans were taken aback when Ruth and Eamonn announced their split in May last year after 28 years together and 14 years of marriage. After their breakup, the broadcaster began a new relationship with 43-year-old marriage counselor Katie Alexander. Eamonn has faced several health challenges in recent years, including chronic pain, back surgery, and hip replacements. He has admitted that he may never fully regain his mobility. In 2021, Eamonn slipped 3 discs in his back, which resulted in loss of mobility, and the following year, he had spinal surgery for the slipped discs, reports The Express. The veteran broadcaster fell down the stairs 2 weeks later and said he smashed his shoulder. Eamonn Holmes, the celebrated broadcaster and former This Morning presenter, has caused a stir with a recent on-air confession regarding his marriage to fellow television personality Ruth Langsford. The remark, made during a live broadcast on GB News, has sparked widespread discussion and left many viewers uncomfortable, raising questions about the boundaries of personal disclosures in the world of television. The awkward confession. Eamonn Holmes, who has been known for his candid and sometimes cheeky remarks, was engaged in a conversation with his GB News co-hosts when he made an offhand comment about his relationship with Ruth Langsford. While the exact wording of the confession was not fully detailed, the remark was enough to catch the attention of the viewers and the media. It was widely perceived as an awkward moment, with many questioning whether such a personal topic should have been brought up in a professional setting. In the context of the conversation, Eamonn's comment seemed to come out of nowhere, leaving some of his co-hosts visibly uncomfortable and unsure of how to respond. The awkward pause that followed the remark only amplified the tension in the studio, making it clear that this was a moment that didn't quite fit with the usual tone of the show. It was a rare instance where a public figure's personal life seemed to spill into the professional domain in an unscripted and somewhat awkward way. Public reaction and social media buzz. The awkwardness of Eamonn's confession did not go unnoticed by viewers, who quickly took to social media to express their reactions. Twitter, in particular, saw a flurry of comments, with many users remarking on how uncomfortable the moment had made them feel. Some viewers felt that Eamonn had crossed a line by discussing such a private matter on air, while others speculated about the reasons behind the comment and whether it was intentional or an off-the-cuff remark. The debate soon spread beyond social media, with some media outlets picking up on the moment and discussing whether or not it was appropriate for a broadcaster to air personal details about their private lives on live television. While some defended Eamonn, suggesting that his honesty and openness are what make him a relatable and beloved figure to many, others argued that such remarks should have been kept for more private conversations rather than aired to a national audience. Background on Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford. The confession comes after a turbulent period for Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford. The couple, who had been married for 14 years, made headlines in May 2024 when they announced their separation. The split shocked many fans, as the pair had long been regarded as one of television's most stable and enduring couples. Their relationship had been a staple on This Morning, with Eamonn and Ruth often sharing moments of humor and affection on-screen. Despite the separation, the pair have continued to work together in various professional capacities, maintaining a cordial relationship. However, their private lives have been the subject of intense media scrutiny ever since they announced their split. Eamonn and Ruth have both spoken publicly about their decision to part ways, emphasizing that they remain on good terms and continue to co-parent their son, Jack. Still, their split has undoubtedly left an emotional mark on both of them, and their relationship continues to be of interest to the public. The impact on broadcasting ethics. This incident has reignited an ongoing discussion about the boundaries between personal and professional lives, particularly in the world of broadcasting. Eamonn's remark on GB News has prompted many to question whether it's appropriate for broadcasters to share such personal details in a public setting. In an industry where public figures are often under the spotlight, the line between what is considered acceptable and what crosses into the realm of oversharing can sometimes become blurred. Some argue that Eamonn's openness and willingness to share his personal experiences make him more relatable to viewers. In an age where audiences increasingly crave authenticity and transparency, the ability to connect with a public figure on a personal level can be seen as a positive trait. By discussing his marriage, Eamonn may have unintentionally deepened his connection with his audience, giving them a glimpse into his real-life challenges and emotions. On the other hand, there are those who believe that broadcasting personal matters on air can undermine the professionalism of the television industry. The argument here is that while celebrities are often the subject of public interest, their private lives should remain just that, private. Some viewers felt uncomfortable with the way Eamonn's confession played out on live television, viewing it as an inappropriate topic for such a public platform. The fine line between personal and professional. The line between personal and professional lives has always been a tricky one for public figures, and it seems that Eamonn Holmes' recent remark has only highlighted the difficulties in navigating this balance. While viewers enjoy seeing the human side of their favorite personalities, there are also clear boundaries that should be respected. In this instance, Eamonn's comment may have unintentionally blurred that line, leaving many to question how much personal information is too much. For broadcasters and presenters, there's always the risk that something said in the heat of the moment could unintentionally cause discomfort or embarrassment for themselves or others. In this case, Eamonn's remark raised the question of how much a public figure should be willing to reveal about their private lives, especially when it comes to sensitive matters like marriage and personal relationships. The future of Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford's careers. Despite the awkward moment on GB News, it's clear that Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford remain popular figures in British television. Both continue to maintain successful careers, with Eamonn recently joining GB News after his departure from This Morning and Ruth continuing her work as a presenter on various television programs. Their separation has not impacted their professional standing, and they continue to be sought after for various media opportunities. It's possible that the awkward moment during the GB News segment will soon be forgotten, as the news cycle moves on to other stories. However, it's also a reminder of the challenges that public figures face when it comes to balancing their personal and professional lives. Eamonn's confession, while awkward, has once again highlighted the complex relationship between celebrities and their audiences, and the fine line between maintaining privacy and